You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
It's time to shop in the cool, relaxed comfort of the Tri-City Shopping Center in Redlands, conveniently located on the I-10 freeway between the Alabama and Tennessee exits. Bring the kids too and watch them play in the only indoor fun center, High Five Indoor Playground, where parents are welcomed on the playground. Birthday celebrations are encouraged, so make plans for some great fun at the mall. More reasons why the Tri-City Center is called the Mall with a Heart. KCAA, where every day is a great day.
You should be on Cali's best radio show with Lady Impress. You should be on Monday through Sunday. I flow through that sound. Baby be tripping like, would you come home? You know I'm talking about Cali's best radio show. And not that often. You should be on. You should be on. You should be on. Hey man, you should be on with Lady Impress. Cali's bad. You should be on.
Trap, money, Benny. Got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Yep. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. Look, the new me is really still the real me. I swear you gotta feel me before they try and kill me. They gotta make some choices, they running out of options. Cause I've been going off and they don't know when to stop. And when you get the I see that you've been learning. And when I take you shopping, you spend it like you earned it. And when you popped off on your ex, he deserved it. I thought you would've won from the jump, that confirmed it. Trap money, Benny. I buy you champagne, but you love some Henny. From the block like you Jenny. I know you special, girl, cause I know too many. Risha, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, JT. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always.
Too bad, then we kissing in a wave. Kissing in a wave. Kissing in a wave. I need that black card in the code to the safe. Code to the safe. Code to the safe.
I show 'em how to network. Netflix and chill. What's your net worth?
Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you, down for you, down for you always.
I got a new boy and a trade.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I'm
skate and smoke and rap. Now let me see you bring that. Now let me see you. 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 Now let me see you.
Trap, money, Benny. Got me in my feelings. I just gotta be real with it. Yep.
Now let me see you.
Welcome to Cali's best radio show. This is the place to find out who's hot, who's not, and what's trending in music, entertainment, and news topics. Be prepared to get real and get ready to have some fun. Now here's Lady Impress.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's edition of Cali's Best Radio Show. I do appreciate you taking your drive here with me tonight on 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM. I go by Lady Impress, and I'm going to be here with you guys for the next hour, bringing you the hottest radio show to come out of the entire Inland Empire. Tonight, we're streaming on the TuneIn app for your mobile devices, and you can also catch Cali's Best in syndication on IndieCentralRadio.us or by downloading the Indie Central Radio app. The phone lines are open if you'd like to call in and show your support. Go ahead and dial 888-909-1050. If you'd like to be a guest or advertise, you can go on over to the website www.calisbestradioshow.com. Hit those links and you should be on. All right, let's get back into the mix. When I come back, I'll be introducing you to tonight's guests, so please be sure to stay tuned for the full hour. Keep it locked right here to Cali's Best Radio Show.
It's been overdue. I'm still not over you. Oh, it's been overdue. It's a T-Mix, baby. They be like, how many songs can you make about a booty? Like 1,000. Ooh, girl, you gon' learn that they gon' get this pounding. I'm not finished, I'ma hit it in the shower. So get that thing to the booty, ready to get into it. I'm out here, babe. You with lame-o, they just copy me. They work at Kanko. Tell your big friend, come give me them Kanko. Tell her her eyes and her legs gon' be in back of her head. Now, I can't even imagine what your DM look like. Ooh, I see the future, you what my BM look like. Ooh, say you got a man that don't even look right, but I know you be creeping, girl, I see you tonight. Just give me 30 minutes, baby, I'll be on the way. I'm on the way. Just keep that on display. You think I'm getting booed up, baby? Oh, no, not today. I'm about to bust it out the frame. Dancing everywhere, I do the ball Johnson. Get down, take you around, got your mall hopping. You been ballin', baby, this ain't even called shopping. Money get you wet, diamonds get your jaws dropping. You remind me of my 62. I see them subwoofers jumping between them thighs like shoo, black boy, shoo, black boy, shoo, black boy, shoo. Wouldn't mind getting all up in you, girl, I'm about to have you running. I ain't speaking nothing but the truth. Ooh, 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 I like the way you make that bottom toot up. She make that bottom toot up. I like the way you make that bottom toot up. She make that bottom. I just wanna see you make that bottom toot up. She make that bottom toot up. Ooh, make that bottom toot up. She make that bottom. I just wanna see you.
Feelings so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Can't control my anxiety.
Hey guys, I want to tip you off to something. If you're like me and you like good food and flavor, I want you to check out Therapy Sauce. Now this sauce was created by Nell Gotti Ramsey, an experienced cook with fascinating food ideas. The sauce is an all-purpose sauce created to enhance your taste to feel better about what you're eating. Therapy Sauce can be used as a dipping sauce, wing sauce, marinade, or barbecue sauce. To find out how you can get your hands on a bottle of Therapy Sauce, go to facebook.com/therapy.sauce for more info.
Hey, Cali, what's up? It's your boy Erg7, Compton, and I want you to be sure to check out my homegirl, Miss LaShawn Turner, a.k.a. Lady Impress, hosting Cali's Best Radio Show on 102.3 FM and 106.5 FM every Wednesday in the IE. You know what it is. Tune in.
You know how we do. You know how we do. You know how we do.
You know how we do, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in live to Cali's Best Radio Show. It's your girl, Lady Impress, and I'm going to run in my first guest. She's been patiently waiting on the line, coming straight out of Miami, Miss Regina's Truth. Welcome to Cali's Best Radio Show.
Thank you, thank you. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a good night.
Yes, ma'am, we are. How about yourself?
I'm great. It's lovely out here in Miami. The weather feel good and everything.
Nice. I know that's right. I haven't been to Miami in like maybe 5-6 years. I need to come back. I need to come back and visit you guys.
Definitely need to come back. We need you back over here.
So, Miss Regina's Truth, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, they call me Miami's baby, so I take proud on naming that. And I have an album out. It's called When Money Grows on Trees. It's available online on iTunes and all that. I would like to say that I'm the first Nicaraguan rapper, so I'm going down in the history books.
Well, I'm glad you said it because I can't get that word to come out of my mouth right. I've been trying to say it, and I decided I'm just gonna let her say that because I know I'm gonna screw that up. Those R's will not come out off my tongue.
Girl, they hard, but you gotta, learn how to master them.
well, congratulations on that. So, like, how long have you been doing what you're doing?
Well, I've been writing since I was very young, a little girl, and it just grew upon me. I used to write poetry all the time. And then when I was in my mid-20s, my poetry turned into rap lyrics for the last 5 years. It's only been like 5 years. Then I decided to make my own record label, For the People Records. And, I'm a female out here doing my own thing, grinding, doing what I got to do. I got my music video up, and I'm just trying to spread the word, the women power, the feminism, I'm all for it. I love it. The LGBT community, I'm a representative for them too. And I just want to be heard, I just want to spread my message. Hopefully I can touch your hearts and you're going to like what I got to say. You're going to like my songs and stuff.
Nice. Okay, so wow, I wouldn't have thought that you were out of your 20s. You look so young on all the pictures that I've been posting, so kudos.
Yeah,
kudos
I'm 29,
to you.
Actually.
Oh my goodness, living that nice Miami life. So, so When Money Grows on Trees, is this your first project?
My first album, yes.
Wow.
My first album, yes.
So let us know a little bit about what's gone into it. What's your production situation like?
Okay, so basically, I get my beats offline, got to purchase my beats, this and this and that. And I put like a lot of mind into my music. I'm not just making music just to make music. I really want to have a message to get across, and I want to touch like everybody. I want to touch the females. I want to touch the males, from young to old, from the new generation, the future coming out. I want to be that role model. I want to be somebody you can look up to and be like, you know what, she's wonderful. I could live by her. I like her words. I like her messages, and all that.
Nice. All right. So it's a full LP. How many tracks?
10.
10. All right, nice. And so the theme through the whole album then is along the lines of empowerment, or what would you say?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, like women empowerment. I'm fresh. I'm fresh, new in the industry. I'm fresh, new in the music game. So it's like I go everywhere from like fancy cars, the fancy lifestyle, to the struggle. I have songs about the struggle. When we got $1 in our bank account, to to like a convertible and everything. When you live in a good life. I got something for my ladies, if you want to stunt, if you want to do your thing, I got something for them. I got something for my dudes can relate to, because love is a good thing. So if you in love, you're going to definitely going to feel some love from me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Something for everybody then. I like it. Yeah.
So
what's the music scene like in Miami for, a female rapper right now?
What I noticed is that at first it was hard, everybody was everybody was dependent on one of our rappers named Trina. Everybody knows Trina, the baddest bitch from Miami. She was like the only one in the game doing something. And then now when I take a look around, it's a lot of females coming out. I think we are on the rise right now, especially down here in Miami.
All right.
I think a lot of females doing their thing, and I'm so happy and proud of that.
Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds terrific. Now, what about venues? Have you been able to secure any shows or tours to help promote your first project here?
Well, no, I have not been on tour yet. I'm not going on tour right now. I am looking forward to it. I look forward to working with plenty of people that come my way. But I'm not on tour right now.
Okay. And so going back to the production question. So are you doing you get your beats online, but do you do your own production in-house, or are you working, is your record label have like established producers with you, or just tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. Well, as of right now, For the People is a brand new company. So I'm just getting started. What that means is that I'm floating around all over Florida, basically in the tri-counties. I'm floating to different studios, working with different people. I'm really getting a taste of what it is to work down here with these producers and engineers.
Okay.
So I'm going around, paying my fees, this and this and that, and that's really about what's going on.
Oh, that's a good way to go. Test the waters with everybody and see.
Yeah, I'm testing the waters.
Absolutely. And so, tell us a little bit about the track that we have here from you tonight. Just Want Money.
So that's a good, funny question, because Just Want Money, let me tell y'all, but Just Want Money hit me out of nowhere. I did not plan on putting this song on my album. It was not planned to be one of my songs. Like, it just occurred to me. I got the beat online. So I heard this song, and I did not have any lyrics for it. I heard the beat, and it just hit me. Like, I knew something was going to happen. So I instantly grabbed my pen and paper, and I started writing. And I said, I think I just made a hit right here. And then I had to go record. I'm telling you, LaShawn, then I had to go record it. And then I felt like, oh, my gosh, I just made a hit.
Wow. Nice. All right. So you know what? I think, so it's about making money, right?
Yeah, it's just about the money. And that's my drive. That's my focus right now. I'm hungry for the money. I really want to do this. So that's what I'm doing, really. That's what's going on right now. And I hope everybody receives my message, Just Want Money. Love is good and all that, but I want you guys to focus on that money. You know what I mean?
She said, make that money, okay?
Make that money. Don't let that money make you. You got to make that money. I'm telling you.
All right, Miss Regina's Truth. We're going to go ahead and cue this up for our listeners here at Cali's Best Radio Show. The name of the track is Just Want Money, Miss Regina's Truth.
I want that guap off flavors. All I do is dope with a calculator. Switch my heart and be silent. And everything around it sit courtside. You stuck in my blind side. It goes down when I slide. Drop the top of my ride with a brain shut. They need to load me up, right? Product Gucci juicy, Jimmy Choo's all that I do for you. Versace, them leather boots, a few chains and a few rings too. Moment of silence, it's your highness, born a princess, just so you can think less. Nickels and dimes on my mind, got a dope in the field with some wine. Hustler spirit with the incline, let me see. $1, $2, $1 million. You wanna holler, but I ran out of feelings and I ran out of scholars. So I leave you with a pair looking for the water. It's the world, but I can make you come to me with that cheese in my pocket. Them rats gotta eat. That cash don't fold, now you wanna creep. I'm in Miami where it's lovely. Money major issue, feel good when you hug me. I let it drop, now you wanna touch me. Body hot, now you wanna love me.
That was Miss Regina's Truth, and the name of the track is Just Want Money off of the When Money Grows on Trees debut project. Miss Regina's Truth, how did you get your name?
Well, before I started rapping, I used to do poetry. So I used to go on stage, and I just made up this name like Miss, because everybody, when they see a lady and they see Miss, oh, you got to respect her. She got authority. So Regina is my middle name, Grace Regina. And then Truth is because through my lyrics, I plan on telling you the truth about me and how I feel and what's going on in my life. So that's how that explains my name, Miss Regina's Truth.
Nice. All right. I got you. And how does your community, react to your music as far as you being the first female rapper in the genre and in your community?
Well, I'm just getting started. Like I've done a few shows and stuff, but I've gotten nice reactions. Like people don't know that my title, like the first Nicaraguan female rapper, is not out there yet.
Okay.
So people see me and they see like a Spanish rapper or something, and they say, "I like your songs. I like your music," and I'm thankful. And really, that's it. But I'm growing right now. I'm still growing. I have 3 mixtapes on that piff. So that's what it looks like.
Nice. All right, then. Sounds like you making a very good first effort off into this business they call music. Go ahead and tell the listeners where they can fan and follow you at, as well as where they can maybe pick up this album.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Miss Regina's Truth, all lowercase letters. And you can buy my album, When Money Grows on Trees, is on iTunes, Apple Music, and other sources of online media. Okay,
so all digital outlets pretty much, huh?
Yes.
Gotcha. Any shout-outs you want to give?
I want to shout out, let me see, my For the People Records family in New York, in Toronto, over here in Florida, in Miami. I'm trying to spread all over, baby. I want to shout out the UK. The UK always showing me love. That's how I feel.
Nice. Yeah, I think somehow you got connected with me through somebody in Canada, correct?
Yes.
I think so.
Actually, it's his brother. He lives in California, so he got your information from California. Okay. His brother lives in Canada, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I know who you're talking about. Well, it's been very nice speaking with you over the phone. I'm glad that you are garnering, your exposure for your project, and you're reaching out, and like you said, you've already getting love from the UK, from Cali now, and everywhere. So Miss Regina's Truth is the real deal, and I appreciate you for calling in tonight. You take care, okay?
Thank you so much. You guys have a good one.
Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do now is we're going to move into this music break, and I want to go ahead and introduce this track. The name of the artist is Mike Check, and it's featuring Audubon, and the name of the track is Lady. So we're going to go ahead and cue that up for you.
Yeah.
Places we can go. Oh, we'd be so no, I've been thinking lately.
Yeah.
Would you be my lady? Oh, the places we can go.
Ask you something without no frontin'. I know we friends, don't want you to think that I'm rushing. Let me be honest, mama, I was wondering if you would be my lady. I know it seems sudden. You got me crushing, plus I like the way you push my buttons and tell me when I'm wrong. Intimate discussions, conversations filled with laughter. It's something my whole life I've been after. We suffered through heartbreak, let's write a new chapter. I know I'm not the total package, but you ain't never gotta worry about me with these ratchets. Now I ain't talking marriage, but I hope that's the direction we headed. If you let it, I promise that you won't regret it. Yeah. The games, and I'm hoping that you feeling the same. Now I ain't trying to change your lifestyle. We could do it right now, or you can just keep doing your thing.
I know that you can do it on your own. You're grown, but all alone. Sit down on the throne, turn this house into a home. You ain't pumping no gas. If my ass is with you, smack that ass when you pass, so that ass can wiggle now. I love to fuff, but I ain't no fuff boy. Ever since we hooked up, it's been much more than I could have ever expected. Be my lady, I promise you won't regret it.
It'd be so
I'll be Barack. We could get to the top. We can build a foundation, dedication with no expectation. Trust ain't something for you to come easy. I could tell how you hesitate. You've been done greasy. You're wondering if loyalty even exists. I'll treat you like royalty. Be in my midst. Now you ain't worried about mine. You got a grind of your own, and you don't need guidance. You got a mind of your own. Give me your love and I won't neglect it. Take a chance with me, promise that I'll respect it.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Cali's Best Radio Show here on 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. Joining me live in studio is my next guest. They say he is a pop star, not even a sensation. He's already a star. Mr. Gaddison, welcome to Cali's Best Radio Show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Really I'm so glad that you could make it through all the traffic and everything.
Listen, I fought to get here. It was a journey, but I got here.
Thank you. So, Mr. Gaddison, tell me something about yourself.
Yeah. So, I come from a musical family, and my great aunt, she was the original singer of a song called "Oh Happy Day."
Oh Happy Day?
Yes, ma'am. Oh. And my cousin actually was a guitar player for Prince. And so I don't know if you've seen Purple Rain, but he was in there jamming with Prince. So
nice.
So I grew up in a musical family, was around music my whole life, and I guess I came by it honestly.
Some of it's rubbed off a little bit on you.
A little bit rubbed off.
Now, see, how did you get into the pop?
Yeah, because that's kind of a little leap,
that went around.
So, I was raised in this gospel R&B, musical family, but I never felt like I quite fit that mold, and so I just started exploring music, and I just started exploring, different things that were out there, and I remember in my teenage years, it was Brandy. And oh my goodness, Brandy, if you're listening, I just love you.
Do you mind me asking how old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh wow, everybody's looking young today.
You know what? Well, thank you. I've been putting my serums on my skin now.
Oh, we have to talk afterwards because Lady Impress needs some serums. Some serums.
Yeah, listen.
But I'm sorry. So you experimented around with some different things.
So I, in my teenage years, it was Brandy and R&B, and then I kind of discovered my dad would always listen to like funk music. So, I would listen to that, and then I just kind of one day I found in my college years electronic dance music. And that kind of threw me for a loop because I had never really heard anything like that. And so I just kind of started meshing things together and finding my own sound. And then here we are.
Wow. Okay, so how long have you been making records?
Yeah, so I made my first record in 2012.
Okay, so it's not new.
It's not new.
Yeah.
And I've been singing I've been singing my whole life.
Your whole life, right.
But I made my first record in 2012, and it was actually under a different name.
Oh?
My name at the time was Gemini. Listen, come on, I was trying. So Gemini.
And just because you're Gemini, right?
Yeah, because I'm a Gemini. Listen, I was trying. I was trying to do a little gimmick, but it didn't work out quite right. But
all right.
Yeah.
Well, see, if you would have had like two sides.
Right. Listen, I was thinking that because
like even to your hair would have been two different colors, and then tattoos or something down one side.
Listen, a Cruella DeVille kind of vibe going on. Yeah. I was,
Hey,
I wasn't that. I didn't have that much, marketing.
Sometimes you need a gimmick,
right?
Yeah. People are buying the gimmick
That's
more than
right.
they're buying, the music. It seems. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm having such fun with you already. So you're not new to this, and I can just imagine like being at the family get-togethers.
Listen, when we come to those family
like. Have you guys ever made anything together?
Okay, so this is the thing. We haven't made any. Well, you know what? No. We did make something together. We didn't really push it out, but it was more like family fun kind of thing. But I tell you this, I really want to do something with my family. My family made a lot of records back in the day, and I've thought about this idea.
Remakes.
Yes. I thought about remaking them, and I've also thought about taking some of them and sampling them, then putting them in a track and doing something cool and new. And I definitely want to do something with Oh Happy Day. So.
Oh, absolutely! I want to see it.
Listen,
make it happen, Gaddison.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We heard it here first.
An exclusive right here. You just heard it. All right. So such a wealth of musical talent running through the family and everything. It's just amazing. Yeah. So this is not your freshman project that you have, but you're kind of promoting right now a new single. You want to tell us about it?
Yes. So I have a new single that I released. It's called California Magic, and I'm super excited about this song. I think people will really like it. It's definitely a summer anthem. I created this song with and wrote this song with Sherry Short, and she is a songwriter, amazing songwriter, that has worked with the likes of Demi Lovato, has worked with the likes of Joe Jonas and Miley Cyrus and Ariana Grande. Come on, You Believe God Is a Woman. And so anyway,
that's a lot of name dropping that just happened.
Listen, just a lot. I mean, we could talk about each and every one of those, but but she helped me on this song, and she helped me write this song, and I'm super, super excited about it. And this is the first of a series of 6 singles that I'm releasing this year.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and all 6 are tied together in a story. Although I'm separating them and dropping them as singles, they are all connected, and I'm telling a story.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's already August, and this is the first one, right? So back to back to back.
Listen, back to back every month, we're going to give you something new, something fresh, something hot. I already got the second single that's ready to drop later this month.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, it's going to make waves.
You're just putting in words.
I'm telling you. Listen, I feel like Cardi B. What brother working as hard as me? So, I'm trying to do it. This is somebody told me, they said, I was wrestling with because the music game can be a little bit hard, right? So I was kind of, like, oh man, this is so challenging and this and that and the other. And they told me, they said, Gaddison, you need to burn the boats. And I said, what does that mean? The same look you're giving me right now is the same look I gave them. I said, what does that mean?
Not smoke the blunts.
Right.
Burn the boats. Okay.
Right. You need to smoke one too, but you need to burn it. Okay. So, but he said, burn the boats. And I said, what does that mean? He said, listen, back in the day when they would go to war, they were sailing on the ships on the shore, and they would, the soldiers would come out and all that kind of thing. But the general, what they would do is they would burn the boats. They would throw a torch on the boat and they would burn it, because there were only 2 options: to die on this beach trying to take this land, or to push forward in victory. Forget the other options, forget the backup plans, forget the everything. Burn the boats, move forward. This is your only option.
Wow.
So I'm gonna write a song
That's
about that.
Deep.
Yeah, isn't it deep?
That's a little deep. Yeah.
I said, hold on now. I'm gonna write a song called "Burn the Bones." Listen, that's a hit.
All right, so we're gonna get into the first hit here in California Magic. So, anything you want to tell us about how the song came about?
Yeah. So, honestly, this song, it was unique in that I was thinking about what did I want to say for the first song, and like I said, it's a story. So I said, what did I want to say for the first song? And I was just thinking about, I wanted it to feel like, summer, feel good, all that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, California Magic popped up in my mind, and I said, you know what, that sounds cool, California Magic. And so I ran with that. I started writing some lyrics and that kind of thing, and then I took it to the studio with Sherry Short and Crash Cove, who's the producer of this track, and we started jamming out on it. And I tell you what, I think we made a hit.
All right. Well, gosh darn it, I think it's time for us to hear it. We're excited around here to hear this California Magic. Yeah. This is Gaddison, and he's dropping 6 singles. Is it going to be an EP at the end?
I'm gonna make an album at the end. Yes. Okay. But this is the first single.
All right. So we're privy to the first single, California Magic. This is Gaddison.
Baby, I wanna touch the stars with you. Yeah, baby, with you I'm winning, I can't lose. We're cruising non-stop in the drop top, summer hot, feeling on spills with you. Got me in the haze, no phase, it's a wild place, trying to keep my cool. Crystal blue, Cali skies, when I look into your eyes, falling so hard like the stars on the boulevard, oh that's what you do. And I'm feeling that vibe with you. And I'm feeling that vibe, I think it must be California magic, yeah. The way you make me feel, oh no, I think it's California magic. You got that California magic, oh no. Sugar, I see your eyes impressing me. Yeah, sugar, don't be afraid of fantasies. Oh, I'm calling the breeze, feel you all over me. Oh, I know that it's real. And I'm feeling that vibe with you. And I'm feeling that vibe, I think it must be California magic, yeah. The way you make me feel, oh no, I think it's California magic. You got that California magic, oh no. Give me some of that California good love. 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 Ooh. And I'm feeling that vibe with you. Ooh. And I'm feeling that vibe, I think it must be California magic, yeah. The way you make me feel, oh no, I think it's California magic. You got that California magic, oh no. Love me like you do. 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 Love me, pull me close to you. Love me, pull me close to you. Love me, pull me close to you. Love me, pull me close to you.
I like it. It was spunky. It made me kind of want to, like, what are those drinks? Like a cooler?
Yeah.
Like a little wine cooler?
Get your little wine cooler. little flavor in it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's got a cool little vibe.
It'll feel good.
I like it. So what is your like creative process like, or that gets you into the mode of writing like this?
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
creating like this?
Well, it takes on different forms at different times, but like for this song particularly, it was just I wanted to make people feel a certain way. And I think ultimately that's the genesis of every creative endeavor I have, is I start off wanting to make people feel a certain way. And then I figure out how through music I can get people to that place. So for me, lyric was a big part of that, right? California magic. When you close your eyes and you think about that California magic, what does it make you think about? Think about palm trees. I think about sunglasses. I think about, beaches.
And the wine cooler.
Listen, that wine cooler. Come on now.
That's what I was saying.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is I wanted people to feel a certain way. What do you associate with California magic? Summertime. And so then, just building a song around that, building lyrics around that, and then it's important that, if I'm talking about California magic, I'm not giving you a screamo song, right? Like there's something, to me, funk helped to accentuate that feeling of California magic, right? Versus even R&B, right? Like I don't know that I would have done an R&B,
right?
So, but that's the cool thing about it, is that with each of these singles, you'll hear a little bit of a different side of me, because ultimately, the place that I'm trying to take you, or the feeling that I'm trying to create, is the main thing, and the music is supporting that.
Wow. He just put that beautifully. He just described that whole thing beautifully. It's like put me in the mind of a artist. That was very nice.
Thank you.
Let's see. Now, what I want to ask you about the track too. Okay, so was there live music?
Yeah, come on, some live instrumentation there. Yeah. That bass was live. Come on.
Yeah.
That bass was live, and there's a few other instruments in there that are really live. Guitar. Come on, you can't fake that on no keyboard, right? So, there were instrumentations in there that were live, and then there were some that got that pop computerized thing going on in there, and that kind of thing, and that's me. I love blending styles and blending sounds. So but there's definitely a live instrumentation.
Nice. Yeah, it was nice. It was a nice blend, like you say. It was a very nice blend. And so I read somewhere that you have been performing and have performed in front of like 10,000 people.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me about that.
Yes, ma'am. So I performed in a few different spaces, but for thousands of people. But some of my most notable were I was invited along with my aunt, who did Oh Happy Day.
Okay.
We were invited to Montana and for the centennial celebration of our national parks. And so if I tell you that Michelle Obama and President Obama, they weren't there in the building, because I would have went a little bit crazy.
Oh, so you saw how wide my eyes got. I was like,
he said, wait a minute now. No. They weren't in the building, but they did a personal video for it and that kind of thing. I kind of live streamed in or whatever. And but anyway, that was one of the most notable. But I stood on the stage with Emmylou Harris, who is a 13-time Grammy Award-winning artist, and a bunch of other people. But it was a beautiful, beautiful, and I think one of the things that makes that the most notable for me is because it was people who had gone before me, but people who were at my same spot, right? Like artists that are just starting and kind of getting going and that kind of thing. And it was beautiful to see generations kind of coming together and performing on the same stage. And I have nothing but respect and honor for those people who went before me. Listen, 13-time Grammy Award winning, you barely hear that anymore. And so my hat is off, and I respect so much Emmylou Harris and the rest of them that were there that night. It was a beautiful night.
So how do you feel though? Like, were you like nervous performing?
Yeah, come on now. Come on now.
Did you mess up any?
I hit a note. I said, Emmy looked at me. I said, but no. I definitely was nervous, but I have a way of turning that nervous energy into excitement. Even now, I'm a little nervous, but I try to channel it into excitement and just energy.
Yeah, you do a good job of that.
Thank
I
you.
would have never thought you were
Nervous. Well, listen, you see me shaking?
All right, now. Okay, so I want to ask you about the 6 singles. Are they all going to be sort of up-tempo happy?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
no.
going to take us through a range of emotions?
I'm going to take you on a roller coaster. And see, this is the thing. It's we talked about gimmick earlier, but this is no gimmick. This is my real life. But you will think it's a gimmick because these 6 songs are 6 highlights of the last decade of my life. And I've been through a lot, and I have something significant to say, and I think it's for this time, for this.
It's now.
It's
Time
for
is
now. It's for now. So, but we'll definitely take you on a journey. This single is up. The next single I have for you is going to be up. But I'm gonna throw you back a little bit to the '80s, and I'm gonna give you a little something. So. So I'm very excited about that. But then we're gonna go down low. I'm gonna give you some ballads.
Oh gosh!
I'm gonna
All
give you some
right.
ballads.
Wow. What an extraordinary project to be releasing 6 singles back to back like that. And then I understand you're working on a video for California Magic, or it's already done.
So working on a video for California Magic, has some really cool ideas for it. Already have the treatment and things like that. Just solidifying. One thing about me is. Especially if it's my first, I want to make sure that it's going to be exactly what I want.
Oh, yeah.
And these videos are permanent. So, listen, come on, somebody. Y'all ain't going to see me looking crazy permanently. So I want to make sure it's done well.
Nice. All right. So then, gosh, you're just such a bubbly personality. I'm just enjoying you so much. What do you like best about the music business, and what do you like least?
Come on, that's a deep question, because we could talk all day about that. I'll give you the short version. So the thing I love the most about the music industry is it really gives me a creative outlet, right? I mean, music is my love, it's my passion, right? And so that there's an industry built around my passion is a beautiful thing, and I love collaborating with people. Because I think music is such a personal perspective, right? So when you hear something from Gaddison, you're hearing my personal perspective of life, of California Magic or whatever. And but what I like least about the music industry is that sometimes it's not the best promoter of individualism or individualistic expression of who an artist is. And I think that it creates this where you almost have to, like we were talking about, you almost have to come up with a gimmick to come in the game and to whatever, versus just come in being yourself, which is interesting because with the project that I'm doing, I'm really just coming in very vulnerably. It doesn't show it by this song, but I'm telling you, I'm warming you up. I'm warming you up. But I'm definitely going to get very vulnerable, and I'm just saying, hey, if I'm not enough, then I'm never going to be enough. So I think I'm enough. Come on now, somebody, let me come on.
I agree. So far from what I see, it's awesome.
Thank you.
Your presentation is awesome.
Thank you.
So, it just lost my mind what I was about to ask you about. Upcoming performances. Do you have anything going on?
I don't right now. I've been asked to perform around town, LA, but I haven't taken that so far because I'm really trying to focus in on this. I have 3 of the songs already completed and 3 that we're going in the studio in a couple weeks to finish. And so I just really want to focus in on that. But listen, when it rains, it pours. When I get out there and I start performing, y'all gonna get tired of me. Come on, Gaddison, sit down now.
Interesting. So, part of being an independent artist, at least at this stage, you get to do what it is you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's an expression of you. That video is going to be up there forever.
Yeah, forever.
And so, that's a good thing about being independent.
Yep.
You plan on staying independent as long as possible?
As long as possible.
Yeah.
As long as possible. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that there's anything wrong with record labels, but I think that they're for a specific time in your career. And I think a lot of people jump the gun and then they get shelved or they get in bad deals and this, that, and the other. But then you also see people, who, let's take, I said her before, maybe I like her, Cardi B, where she, had her career, she's doing her thing, she's kind of taking off, and then she goes with the label, and then, the rest is kind of history.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to stay independent as long as I possibly can, and then we'll see.
That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, one last quick question. Did you happen to hear this R. Kelly 19-minute song that he did called I Admit?
Listen, I don't want to hear nothing R. Kelly admitting. Come on now, shut this thing down. I don't want to hear nothing R. Kelly admitting. No, okay. I don't, and especially not a 19-minute song. That means you got too much to admit.
Yeah, it was something else. But anyway, okay. But I want you to go and listen to it if it's still up there. He had put it up on SoundCloud. It was a mess. He's kind of a mess right about now. No. Talk about being a broke legend and having to do tours just to pay his bills because he was illiterate and signed away the rights to his own music and stuff.
That's what happened back in the day, though.
Yeah, so
it's sad.
It was sad. But then again, he's got a lot of other issues, but we won't go into that. Yeah. Let me go ahead and give you an opportunity to let the listeners know where they can fan and follow you at and where they can purchase, your single.
Absolutely. So definitely you can hear, listen to, download, stream California Magic, the first single on any streaming platform, on any downloading platform. And I am most active on Instagram, so you can follow me there at Gattison Official, Gattison. If you type that in, I'm the first thing that pops up because I am one of a kind. And then I'm also on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube and Twitter. Twitter, I am Gattison, at I am Gattison. Right. And you can find me all over.
Nice deal. Oh, do you have your own website too?
Listen, I do have my own website. It's Gattison, but instead of an O, Gattis, instead of the O, it's a 0. Gattis0n.
Okay.
.com. Because listen, you want me to tell you the real deal? You want to get an exclusive?
Okay, real quick.
Yeah. The exclusive was Gattison.com cost $1,500.
Oh.
They tried to take my last name. I'm going to get it back. Whoever you are, I'm going to get it back.
Well, you could have been Gattison.net.
I know, but I don't like that net.
Or .fm or .music or
see, I don't like
something
that.
Different.
I need to calm. It made me feel official.
All right, Mr. Gattison Official, we certainly do appreciate you coming through Cali's Best Radio Show tonight, and much success to you in your project, your 6 singles that you got coming along.
And on the lookout.
Yes, we definitely will be on the lookout. And anytime you want to come back through, just let us know. Before we have to sign off, I also want to say the song that I played on my music break earlier from Mike Check. Mike Check is host of the Mike Check Show that plays on 90.7 FM in Seattle, and I just wanted to go ahead and shout him out once again for sending me that track. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been my time here tonight at Cali's Best Radio Show. Be sure you keep up with me every Wednesday right here on 102.3 FM and 106.5 FM, the hottest radio show to come out of the entire Inland Empire. I'll see you guys next week, and be sure you follow me on my social media at Miss LaShawn Turner and at Cali's Best Radio.
These days I'm thinking, baby, we should again. I'm trying to meet you
try my luck again. All your friends say you ain't really in love with him. Started off the hand and now I'm off the throne. Had to switch it up, I had to hit your phone. Can you picture us posted on the wall? Can you picture us posted on the wall? I put her to sleep and she woke up like that. Breakfast in bed, I order her for a snack. Then get to the bag, talking a big payback. Roll my root and give her good. Ooh, it's the way it goes. Now don't this feel right? Don't this feel right? I'm trying to put you in the light. Trying to put you in the light. Ooh, it's the way it goes. Now don't say goodnight. Don't say goodnight. I'm trying to be your own side.
Let's have sex, but not without the foreplay. Okay, cool. But not without the first date. Okay, cool. But not before I have to wonder if you let me in. If I walk you to your doorway. Let's have sex, but not without the sprees, babe. Okay, cool. Not without the vacays. No.
It's the way it goes. Now don't this feel right? Don't this feel right? I'm trying to put you in the light. Trying to put you in the light. It's the way it goes. Now don't say goodnight. Don't say goodnight. I'm trying to be
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM.